Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brown the pass to Jokic. And Watson has it in the corner. Gordon finds Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot out here. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Thomas. That one is... The Nuggets trail by 5. They've got Deni Avdija. He's out there with Tobias Harris. Thomas is out there with Scoot Henderson. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Outside, Avdija. A steal. Here's Strother. Henderson defending. Strother, no good. Portland leading by 3. Henderson looking it over. Avdija gets the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Henderson against Murray. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Henderson attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Murray outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Henderson. Murray, good. Murray's got 9.
Boy, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Outside, Avdija. Outside, Thomas. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson outside. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Avdija. And stolen by Murray. Johnson outside. Back to Boston. Now, here is Reed. Guarded by Harris. Here's Strother. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
All right, a chance to take a look at the stats for Murray. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Avdija. Over Reed. And that one comes up a bit short.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now Murray launches a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Outside Thomas. Over Boston. Portland again missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Johnson outside. And Boston has it in the corner. Here's Strother. 17 points in his last outing. And here's Johnson outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdija's got 5 rebounds tonight. Henderson against Murray. Here's Thomas. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And that one's good. Strother.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Harris to end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Denver, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Thomas. Now here's Henderson. On the way, Harris. Rebound by the Nuggets. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Now, here's Thomas, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris.
Let's meet the starting 5 for your Portland Trail Blazers. At guard, at 6'6", number 31, Bruce, number 31.
Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Well, look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. Now here's Henderson. Clinging with a screen. 6 to shoot. And here's Thomas from the arc. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Here's Watson. To the left side wing. From deep, Jokic buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Avdia. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Henderson. Lets the 3 fly. Brown grabs the board. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Jokic. The 3 is up. And it's Thomas with the rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Henderson scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Back to Avdia. Portland moving it around. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now the Blazers on the move. Uses the glass on the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Now here's Thomas. 27 points his last game. Avdia from outside. Over to the left wing. Off target with the 3. The Nuggets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Murray deciding where to go with it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Shots good by Henderson.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Now here's Jokic. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. 2 points. That one goes.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Clingan with a screen. It's Avdia on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Avdia. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Clingan, and he dunks it down.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, it must be easy to jam it.
The Nuggets trail. Jokic with a screen on Henderson. Jokic passes to Watson. Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Clingan. And again, it's Denver converting.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Henderson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Three-pointer off the mark.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Murray passes to Jokic. That one falls. And that's now 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
Jamal Murray.
Blazers trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Henderson. Clock at 6. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
In dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Henderson, the pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. The rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 3. Here's Strawther. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gordon with a steal. In transition. Watson passes to Gordon. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Back to Henderson. Five to shoot. Again, the miss by Portland. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Boston's checked in. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Now here's Henderson. Thomas is screen on Murray. Henderson. He squares up and sinks it. Henderson's got 6. The Nuggets lead by 5. Down low. Here's Strother. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 6. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Murray passes to Jokic. The 3-pointer off the mark. And the Trailblazers shooting about 47% during this first quarter. To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Thomas, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Reed's checked in for the Nuggets. Watson comes in for Gordon. The Nuggets lead by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Reed with it.
2 minutes.
Boston outside. Back to Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Johnson, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3-ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity.
Out to Harris. Pass to Monk. There's the triple. Strother grabs a miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Boston on the wing. Monk covers. They set the pick. Boston with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Blazers trail by 8. Lillard looking around. Shoots from the block. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
Pass to Reed. Here's Boston. 3-pointer. And again, Denver with a 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And the Trailblazers shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Lillard against Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boston outside. Over Monk. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far? Denver leading by 4. And here's Murray. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Shot clock at 6. Floats one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Klingen's got 6.
And Klingen just owns the middle.
Pass to Reed, and here's Watson. Picked by Reed. Jacks up a 3. No good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Off the outside. Portland moving it around. Here's Henderson. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. 14 points for him.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Watson. Pass to Strother. The 3. Nails it from 3. Strother's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Pass to Strother. From downtown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Avdia. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Thomas outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And David Adelman. Wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Denver making a change here. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Pass to Murray. And it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver.
22.
Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. Jokic. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henderson. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back over to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Boston's checked in for Najee. Gets the 3 to fall. Thomas has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Strother. Here's Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Jokic has got 13 now.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell. And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Now Murray. Pass to Strother from the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Henderson outside. Puts one up from 19. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail. Here's Strother. 10 points for him. Pass to Murray. There's a screen. Now Jokic. Kamara covering. And it's Jokic missing. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Henderson. Thomas outside. Henderson outside. Back to Thomas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Monk, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Henderson. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Strother. And it's Watson in for Boston.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Watson. And again, Denver no good.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Monk passes to Lillard. Inside. Here's Klingon. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Brown passes to Jokic. A minute 29 left to play in the half. Outside Watson. They still need this. Not going to go that time. Thomas with the defensive effort.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Lillard with the ball. Back to Thomas. From deep. Here's Klingon. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Murray. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Klingon's there. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Watson's got 6 here in the quarter.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Lillard with the bucket.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Watson. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Trailblazers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Doc, as this team continues...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
welcome to halftime. And after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Denver Nuggets.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF capital T.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Denver.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the 3. Thomas, a screen on Murray. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Thomas has got 16 points now.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And it's Jokic missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
To the inside. Klingon. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. Denver moving it around. The shot by Brown, no good. Trailblazers lead by 8. Avdia outside. Thomas outside. And here's Avdia, defended by Gordon. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Back to Murray. Outside Watson. Here's Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. Second chance shot. Klingon with the block.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Murray. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got rebound number 11.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Murray against Henderson. He takes it in. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
So David Adelman decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Harris has checked in for Portland. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Nuggets, 4th.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver, trailing by 10, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Outside Watson, takes the 3, it's good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Henderson outside. Harris outside. Pass to Thomas. Henderson for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 23.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Jokic finds Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Portland leading by 8. Harris on the wing. Over Jokic. Harris misses.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Pass to Watson. Now here's Jokic. Thomas defends. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Now Henderson. Give him 23. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 25.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Outside Watson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Thomas, that's good.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Brown. Pass to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic over Harris, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia, and Jokic drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Thomas. 19 points in the game. Pass to Harris. Now here's Henderson. The 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And now... almost all their points coming from the paint.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Trailblazers lead by 4. Lillard outside. Pass to Thomas. And here's Kamara. Over to the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 9.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Watson. Jokic with a screen on Lillard. Puts up a 3. And it's Watson missing. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Kamara. Back to Thomas. Here's Lillard. Harris outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Brown. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
There's the drive, and he makes it on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Gordon on the wing. Pass to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 19 points.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Lillard passes to Thomas. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Here's Jokic. And he makes it. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Strawther's checked in for Brown. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. Harris against Jokic. Harris down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Jokic finds Murray. Thomas with the defensive effort.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Lillard. And that one's on target from the wing. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Out to the wing from behind the arc. Strawther no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Harris. Outside Monk. Portland moving it around. Lets it go. The shot by Lillard, no good. Nuggets trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jokic with it.
2 minutes.
He's got 21. 1:52 left in the third quarter. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Monk. He's scoreless. Pass to Kamara. Back to Monk. Now here's Thomas. Here's Harris. Covered by Jokic. Shot from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nuggets trail by 3. Watson with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Jokic. Portland with a rebound. Thomas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lillard. Ball stolen. For the tie. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Thomas outside. Shot on the wing. On the clock. And he nails the jumper. Thomas has got 8 points in the quarter. And Denver has possession. 2-point game. Thomas against Murray. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. To the left wing. For three, here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Portland ahead. They lead by 2. We've got more hoops coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was...
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Thomas outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Boston outside. Six on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Murray for three. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Lillard outside. Inside. Here's Thomas. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Boston outside. Brown with a screen on Lillard. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Thomas, a screen on Brown. Off the outside. Launches a three. Rebounded by Denver. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Here's Strawther from outside the arc. They get it back. Reed. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Pass to Clingan. Clingan with a screen. Thomas passes to Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Reed. Aaron Gordon comes in for Brown. Watson, he's checked in for Boston. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Murray. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They set the screen. Lillard outside. That one doesn't drop. Excellent defense there from Watson. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Strawther. Fires in the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Lillard against Johnson. From the top of the key. Outside for Henderson. The three. Here's Clingan. Back to Thomas. Fires for three. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 28.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Back to Watson. Fires the three. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Henderson. Lillard outside. Pass to Thomas. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Malik Monk's checked in for Henderson. Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Johnson. Nuggets trail by 4. Now Murray. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Klingon. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And it's Monk with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas outside, puts up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Murray with it. Started now by Klingon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, I love how Murray varies his pace and keeps defenders guessing.
Line for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Portland leading. Avdia passes to Lillard. Thomas outside. Right side, Monk. Avdia outside. Jacks up with 3. The offensive rebound. Lillard outside. Klingon with a screen. Pass to Avdia. The 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Klingon's shot is off.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And he lobs it up, and Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Thomas outside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Portland making a switch here. Thomas against Murray. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Murray fires! 10-footer is good!
I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Now Henderson. Let's loose for 3. Jokic with a rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Murray slicing in.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've done some damage down there in the post, and they're converting everything on the block.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look.
Whoa!
Oh,
my goodness!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And it's blocked.
2 minutes in the game.
It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Gordon. Thompson outside. Here's Henderson. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Jokic. Oh, it doesn't go.
Well, that's a good high-percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Now Avdia. Thompson outside. trail. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
The free throw drops for Brown.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass as this defense scrambles.
Thomas! Booyah! He sinks the triple. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
It's time to get down. Stand up and get loud for your Blazers.
Now Jokic. Shot from 16. Can't get it.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Now Henderson. Now Avdia from 11 feet away. Ooh, it misses. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Here's Jokic.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
For your Trailblazers, number 12, Tobias Harris.
Thomas fires, and he nails it.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.